So we started our journey at 4:15 in the morning from London. Well, our journey to Scotland was a 9 hour journey in total, but as Lake District was on our way, we decided to go to Lake District because we do not wanted to take another day out and travel from London to Lake District like 4 hours, wherein we can go now where it was on our way. And that's the reason our journey to Scotland took a little bit more. It at least took us like 11 or 12 hours, something like that, including our stay time in Lake District. So the place I selected in Lake District is the Wast Waters, and Wast Water is such a mind-blowing place. It's so lovely. Anybody who knows about Lake District will know that it is a huge area, and there are many lakes, many places you can go around. But I selected the Wast Water because it was so lovely, and no regrets. It was such a lovely, such a beautiful, and such a scenic beauty. Forget it. So as you can see, the way to Lake District itself is so beautiful with mountains. It's so lovely, and we started, I think we reached at Lake District around 9:30. So this was our first family trip so far in UK, and it really went very well. So we are just about to reach the Wast Waters now. So finally, here is the Vast Waters. It's such a lovely, beautiful view, guys. I cannot describe in the words how I felt when I actually saw this beauty here. It's like heaven on earth. And so mountains are so high, the water is so clear, and the view is just spectacular. And we all were so amazed to see this view. It's really so beautiful. Just felt like never going from this place, just staying over here. And yes, so there are many waiting places over here. So you can see one just over here, and there are many places where you can park your car and admire the beauty. So we just stopped over here so that we could wait for everybody to reach over here. And so this view is just the mountains view, but it's really beautiful. And there is no lake over here. This is just a parking area, and then you can walk to Vast Waters. So we actually ended up getting all white cars for this trip, which was a coincidence. So as you can see, this place is really amazing. It's so peaceful to watch these mountains, to watch this lake. It's so lovely. I cannot tell you. And yes, it was great experience to be here. And if you come to Lake District, you need to visit Vast Water because it's really beautiful. this lake. It's so beautiful, and we clicked a lot of pictures over here. So we parked our cars and we came down walking here, and look at this. It's such a beautiful view. You can get the view from all around this lake. So beautiful, guys. I really cannot stop praising this place. It's really beautiful. So we stayed here nearly an hour and then we left for Scotland finally. Well, our first place in Scotland was this Longhaven Cliffs, which is in Aberdeen. So we chose to stay in Aberdeen first and then move to Glasgow. This is the parking area where you can park nearly like 6 cars, and then you have to walk all this way to get the view of the Longhaven Cliffs. So there are two ways actually. One way goes to a lake and other way goes to the hill, which is actually a steep hill. So they have put the notice not to go that side. It can be dangerous, where there can be slides, and but I chose to go over there, not too far, just to get the view of this place. Well, that's the Longhaven Cliffs, and I have just zoomed it to show you guys. There are lots of birds over there. It really looks beautiful. So I was the only one who saw this actually, because the rest of them they went other side, but this was the actual side, and they didn't come again this side. And anyways, it was dangerous. Well, this is the other side of Longhaven Cliff. You get to see this beautiful lake here, and if you walk a little ahead, you get this another view here. There is also a way where you can go down at the sea, but it was actually closed, and you have the steps to go up to get a top view. And but we just opted to stay here, click some pictures, enjoy the view, and then head back to our other destination. So look here, it was a windy day, but we really enjoyed this day. Well, we are heading to Slane's Castle. So they have a free car park over here, a small one, and from the car park to Slane's Castle it's 15 minutes walk. So here is the Slane's Castle. So it looks really nice, and you can imagine how it would have been looked years ago. And it's not in its original condition, so the roofs are broken, but you can still go inside and have a look, and you can get the view from top. Well, I have not kept any background music so that you guys can hear how peaceful it is over here, the sound of the waves and the birds. check out the Slane's Castle from here. Well, we are in the Slane's Castle, and as you can see, there are some stairs to climb up, but it's closed from halfway. Maybe it's broken, and yes, but you can still get beautiful views from the inside of castle, and you can see the condition of the castle, but it still looks beautiful from outside. It's not that bad, and we had a good time over here clicking pictures, and it was a lovely scenery. You hear that sound of the waves and the birds sound. It's really nice, so peaceful here. So this is Newburgh Seal Beach, and you can see nice seals over here. So there is ample of parking over here, and it is free, or it was free because the machine was not working and was under renovation or something like that. So the walk from the parking to the sea beach is around 5 to 6 minutes, I would say. And yes, so in this sea beach you can actually not touch the seals, but you can look at them from far. So the seals are actually sitting on the other side of the beach, and there is no crossing to cross the bridge. So you have to stay on the this side and then watch them. There we have spotted one seal. You can see I zoomed it. Yeah, so lovely she looks. So we couldn't spot any more seals in the water. There are few, but we couldn't see them properly. But look at this beach, guys. Look at this. It's so lovely. It's like light greenish water. It's really lovely. So we spent some time over here and headed to our next destination. Well, it was nearly lunchtime and we decided to come here. This is Beachside Road at Stonehaven, and we came to the Bay Fish and Chips restaurant. And yes, you can come here. There are a few more restaurants and some ice cream parlors here. You can have your lunch, sit down at the beachside, enjoy this lovely view over here. Well, our next trip is at Denota Castle. You can see how beautiful it looks. The castle is actually on the stone which is in the sea, and it has around more than 200 steps down the castle which you have to go to reach the castle. So this way is just maybe 2-3 minutes walk. There is also a parking area out there, and yes, you can see Denota Castle there. It's really so lovely, and they actually have an opening and closing time, and you can actually buy tickets to go inside the Denota Castle, but we arrived late, so we didn't go inside. But it's such a lovely view, guys. Check this out, and this is so lovely. The castle on the rock and the The clouds, the sea, so beautiful. Well, this is our last destination for the day. It was supposed to be a waterfall. We had find it online and it showed as waterfall, but it was actually a small opening and the water was just flowing from there. So, but still, this the view was amazing. We could hear the pigeons making noise, and yes, so this is the end of our day.